Hi, this is the Iowa Health Angels YouTube channel and Iowa President's YouTube channel. I am trying to make a, I've been trying to wrestle with this decision after my quote unquote vote for Donald Trump in 2024. I'll tell you right now, as much as I disliked the man, I still voted for him because of one reason. My late mother had passed on to the, like cough, intervention, if you know what I mean. I believe that with my heart and soul with all her different comorbidities. And I needed someone to stand up to the person. And now I'm coming to find out who actually come up with this bug, as I call it. And I'm just letting you guys know that after 2020, I gave two craps about this country all the way up until 2020. Ever since 2020, I have not given two craps about this country. Because 2020, I thought maybe this country could get on the same page and not have an endemic virus that is, or endemic bug, for the YouTube censors, that literally has, in my honest opinion, devastated this country a million plus and counting, depending on who you talk to, has encountered this thing and passed on. Remember the the dark days of that problem? We were seeing on regular nightly news the refrigeration trucks of said bug. Seems like Maga has a very finite memory. My mom, and I've lost my brother, not due to that bug, but I've also lost my father because we were ideologically split. I believe in protecting myself and my family. I still do. But I also know that it drove a lot of people over the edge. And I got to ask you, Maga, something. And I know for a fact that why should I have to hate you with MAGA? Why should I have to hate you? Because I don't hate you. What I don't seem to understand, why do you hate everybody else? Why do you hate them? I mean the others, as you call them. Why do you hate them? All they're doing is trying to get a slice of the American dream. Well, that dream is slowly dying. Between now and 2030, we're going to have a very steep decline, population-wise. And the only way to fix the issue is through immigration. That may be a band-aid approach, but it's an approach. I'm not saying open borders. I'm saying immigration. That is the only way that it is going to work to prop up our quote-unquote Ponzi scheme of social safety net. But 25 years ago, I was watching, I believe, shout out to Jim Cast, or what he said, and I'm going to use his statistic, but credit to him for mentioning it. 25 years ago, my generation, the millennials, were supposed to have kids to prop up the quote unquote Ponzi scheme. Well, a lot of my generation basically gave the middle finger to the government and not having kids for the most part. And the kids they do have spawned Satan himself in Alpha. They're more worried about their social media careers than having kids themselves. Because, and I look at this, and I sit back and I'm like, okay, MAGA, where does MAGA fit into all this? MAGA popped onto the scene in 2016, 2015. Up until that point, it was a pretty dry run type deal. Then we got into this very weird spot, and I was listening to another video discussion that from like 2000 roughly till about now, we are in a time weird spot where time itself as literally we are stepping out of the matter, so to speak. And something I heard from a different YouTuber about the CERN Hadron Collider, how it has sped up time, but even though we don't feel it with our phones, our trusty watches, and the suns of the season, but if you look around, it seems like every day you can't even go to the restroom to do your business to find something else blowing up, some other scandal, some this, some that. It's like this culmination of problems has been percolated at least since I was a kid. It is because from 2000 back, we were able to ponder it when you get a piece of bad news, turn it over in our heads. Now you can't even stop to think and and watch it watch it turn around to make it before you can even process it and go through this. And we are in the what's called the stages of grief. And I'm almost to acceptance, and I'm not quite what you call a prepper, but I am close to it. And I'm close to acceptance, and I know it's just gonna get worse. And Magas, you need to stop deluding yourself and trying to save this country. It's always going to get worse. It's never going to get better, no matter how hard we try. So all I'm going to say to you guys is, if you want to keep watching me and my content, like, share, subscribe, and click that bell notification if you want more videos. Last time I saw you, only 3% of you subscribed or watching, but the rest of you that are watching, like 96, 97% of you are not subscribed. So please subscribe to my channel. It would help boost me in the algorithm. Thank you.